Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today we're going to be answering your most common questions to the Sikh Youth UK team.
Why do you talk about Sikh girls being groomed?
So we don't just discuss about Sikh females being groomed, we've spoken about Muslim girls being groomed, girls from different communities. So we have worked and tried to support others from other communities as well. However, the vast majority of our cases have come from the Sikh community. There's a few reasons for this. One, because on Sikh media we are heavily active. On social media we are heavily active within the Sikh community. We support and do workshops in Sikh Gurdwara up and down the country, Sikh community centres, Sikh schools, Sikh societies in colleges and universities. So within the community we have done a lot of awareness. So for those sole reasons, the Sikh community, families turn to us. They come to us for support. Why? Because we would support them. We understand their culture, we understand their faith. So with that, we try to get the message out there to supporting Sikh females. Listening to the horrific stories, we have come to conclusions that this is an epidemic that's going back, and we've produced this in a report which has gone back 5 decades. Now, this is an epidemic and it's a hidden scandal. Just like Rotherham, just like Rochdale, and all the results were coming out after and a long time after. However, we are doing the groundwork now to support that, so please keep supporting us. But however you see, the reason for us vocal on the Sikh females specifically is because we're also a voice for the voiceless. Those families don't have voices out there, and we're, as a platform, as a Sikh youth organisation, giving that voice, putting the issues that we're facing as a community out to the masses so everyone can understand them.
You say it's religiously motivated, but religion has nothing to do with the grooming.
So some of the cases that we've seen, and we listen to those families, you know, some of the context of the messages, some of the methods and patterns that we've noticed that the perpetrators have used are religiously motivated. They have worn Sikh gare. People have worn Sikh gare to deceitfully target Sikh females to make themselves pretend to be Sikh so that they could win her trust. Other times they've come to Nagar Kirtans and wore mals, bandanas with khande on to show and present themselves as Sikhs. Other times on social media they've changed their name from Naveed to Nav. Other religious motives, there's videos that have gone online where people have gone to colleges, and you know, it's been in the papers and it's hit court cases where they've said this is religiously motivated targeting of Sikh females. There's been times also where Sikh females have been used and abused. Videos have been made while they're committing the indecent act. The video, they've gone up into the living room of wherever the girl was. They've gone up to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj's photo and then gone back to the indecent act they're doing to target and show that this is religiously and to downgrade and demonize the Sikh community. There's, if you look at the comments on some of those videos that when they're uploaded, some of the racial and religious hate towards Sikhs is horrific from the Pakistani Muslim community. This is religiously motivated. This is the targeting of Sikh females, and that needs to stop.
It's the girls' fault they choose to go out with them.
So this is called victim blaming, when we blame the girls because they choose to go out with guys. But then when they've come out of the relationship, or they've realised that they're being groomed after they've been blackmailed, or they've been raped, or they've been abused, or they've been, you know, extorted or exploited, and then they turn for support, you can't still say that it's their fault. This is victim blaming. We need to show a bit of sympathy here and show support to the victims at the time then. This crime of grooming, sometimes while they're in a relationship, if the relationship and the grooming process is as it is in process, they won't realise that the crime's being committed against them. So it's hard to just judge and be this judgmental. What we need to do is show support, do more awareness so people are alert and aware of some of the tactics used, so before they may enter relationships, they would realise what sort of the tactics are used by perpetrators to target girls and how they could be exploiting them or blackmailing them.
Why don't you tell the police to deal with it?
So some of our cases we have took to the police, and we have tried to address this from the community, supporting the family and taking it to the authorities. Not just the police, but other relevant bodies. However, what we've noticed is the lack of understanding of our culture and our religion, of the tactics used by perpetrators, especially when it comes from the Pakistani community who are targeting Sikh females. They try to downplay the issue, brush it under the carpet, like the crime doesn't exist, when it is a religious motive to it sometimes. We are very disappointed as a community for the amount of 5 decades that we've seen of cases that they have brushed under the carpet regarding this epidemic, and this hidden scandal has come to light, and we have actually recorded a lot of these crimes. We've gone back and done a report, and we have presented this to the Home Office, to the authorities, to all the relevant bodies. Now, working with the authorities isn't an issue. It's them understanding our issues that is obviously a concern to them. So what we would suggest is a bit more mediation, a bit more of understanding of our issues as a community and why our females have been targeted for the last 5 decades in the UK.